Right. Right. So my name is Tim, and I am a professional saxophone player here in Nairobi and lots of other places. And what I'd like to talk about today is love and three human beings. One of them is on the screen right now. That's my wife, Carol, and we got married back in 2019. The other person is our pastor. He's called Pastor Ambrose of Parklands Baptist Church. And I'd like to share some words that he gave us just before we got married. He turned to me and told me, Tim, this woman, treat her like your saxophone and you'll be just good. Now that got me thinking. So, because up until then, I was an aspiring senior bachelor. Pastor Ambrose is the gentleman on the right of the screen, right? That's on our wedding day. And so it got me thinking, look, I'm new to this game of marriage, but at least saxophones have been around them for maybe 20 years. So I've drawn some lessons from that I believe have helped me in the past couple of years of being a married fellow. That picture is back in 2016 when I got my current saxophone. It was a very happy day. That was almost like a wedding day for me because that was a beautiful Selma SBA saxophone. It's built in 1949 by one of the best saxophone makers in the world. Yeah, just in case you didn't notice, that is us again. So as you can see, that is what 1949 brass looks like. And there's a very happy face behind it. That would be me. So that was my previous wedding photo before I met a human that I liked. And but what we see in this next picture, I really got into the saxophone and I really used to polish it. Apart from just rehearsing and doing a lot of practice, I also really used to work hard just to polish it, keep it shiny. And actually it started looking a lot better. And so I thought, well, you've got this lady in your life. Don't be dormant about it. Be very active in being a good saxophonist to a human being. My wife, find out what makes her shine, what makes her glow. And she has quite a good sense of humor. And fortunately, my jokes are not that bad. Now there we see George, my sax technician. Now he lives about almost an hour's drive from Nairobi, but I always find it worth it to drive out there and take the sax for maintenance. And that also, I've also realized that, hey, with this lady in your life, find a way of get out of town if you have to, just to keep things fresh. This picture, I just put it there because that's a dressed up version of me. Normally, that's not my default setting, but it's a saxophone that makes me dress up. And that's something I found in common with my wife. She makes me dress up. My saxophone has also opened great opportunities for me. Now, there in that photo, that was at a jazz festival in Nairobi. And in the photo, there are a couple of Grammy Award-winning sax players who were headlining, and my band was curtain raising for them. And what I found is, now this gentleman is Kirk Whalum, who really has been my saxophone hero and mentor. By the way, he's the one who played the sax solo on Whitney Houston's hit song, I Will Always Love You. Wow. And what I find is that my sax has led me to help me meet some really fantastic people. That is Gerald Albright, also a Grammy-winning saxophonist in his own right. He plays on the Phil Collins big band and lots of stuff. And life with my human wife has also seen me, it has really, I found it has opened doors. And hi, Tokyo. And it has, and she's opened a lot of doors, and I've met a fantastic crew of people. And that's Carol and I. She's got my back, I've got hers. And that's where my saxophone used to be. Well, it's in front of me these days. She handles my back. But pretty much, that is my little story. Yes, that's it. So let me leave you with this image that your partner and a musical instrument don't have to be different. Take care of her, polish her, practice her, spend time with her, and you'll make lots of wonderful sounds together. That's my little 20 seconds worth. Thank you. Love you.
Fantastic.